Yeah, so it's a difficult one, I suppose. To play as well as we did in the first half and then let slip in the last quarter probably all our good work. But look, we played against a side that were obviously everything was there for them at the end of the day, and in the end they attacked us really hard and they just went after us and they were able to score too easily in the last quarter, which is, if you looked at the first half, you would have thought that couldn't happen. But that's just sometimes that's what happens in a game of footy. We've had the opposite a number of times here this year, so I suppose you do that a few times through the year, and sometimes it's probably almost right that it comes back and you get one back in the not so nice taste.
Did you change stuff with us out of curiosity or out of
change
the way you were playing the game?
No, we didn't go about trying to change the way we were playing. We spoke a bit about being ready for whatever it is that Carlton can do, and they had to throw different stuff at us, and they were able to turn the game around and play it more on their terms.
Can we simply explain that if there was nothing on the line for your players, they might have backed off at the end?
Hope not. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's what we're about. I think we play to the end all the time, and credit to Carlton again today. At the end of the day, when you lose games like that, you just got to give credit to them for wanting to keep it on going, and they just really want to win. Look, we tried our guts out, to be honest. Even that last one where Brody hits the post, it's a game of inches, and we seen that not long ago. You get a bounce goes your way, sometimes you get a one that goes the wrong way, and end up losing the game by a point. Proud of the fact that we played right to the end.
What do you make of the clearance numbers?
Oh, really disappointing, and certainly in the last quarter, which really hurt us badly. But we were just talking about that inside. The clearance was not so much damaging to us. It was where the ball ended up. Once they cleared it, ended up in their forward half, obviously, and it was our rebound from there that probably done most of the damage. They were able to squeeze us in, which has been probably a strength of ours most of the time.
Is it make of the thing that maybe that result doesn't hurt you, gives you reason to remind the players?
No, I don't like losing. Yeah, no, I don't like losing. I don't care about whatever else is next. I care about not winning today's game, and we played some really good footy in the first half and some exciting footy, but I was disappointed that in the end that we end up giving up that game that we should have held on to. No. It's a game. It's 1 of 22. Now we get to play in the final, so it's really exciting for us, that part. And I said that again to the boys. We've got to be up and about and attack this week. We've lost the game by a point. We haven't been destroyed, and we probably would have loved to have won the game going into next week. But we've gone into the game knowing, and that's as the player said inside. If we know our best is good enough to compete against most sides in the competition, so we just got to be prepared to. It's the amount of time we can play that best footy. It's 4 quarters is still not quite there for us, but we're going to keep going. And hopefully next week's our first full 4-quarter game for the year.
Brad, was it a bit tricky to tell who was who out there?
Not too much. Yeah, I guess at times when you're at the bottom of the pack and you look up, and the Guernseys were a little bit similar in that regard. But out in the run and stuff, you can see it clearly.
Looked like you enjoyed wearing it though.
Yeah, it was good. It was. Obviously, we were trying to honour the history of the club and all that sort of stuff, but just weren't able to get the job done. But to actually wear the Prison Bar Guernsey again, I really haven't worn it since I played at the Maggies back in 2007. So it was a good game.
Was Ed wearing it a little bit closer than the opponent in the first half?
In
the second
he
half,
was coming to me a little bit, and he's able to really run hard and get off me as well and become offensive as well. So he was really good in that regard, and he's a real hard worker.
Brad, where does it feel like you need to lift as playing for ahead of next week?
Yeah, lift. I guess Ken sort of touched on it. In that first half. We were playing some really exciting footy, and it is that 4-quarter effort, and just being able to know when the pressure's on us to be able to hold it a little bit and play some steady footy and not take those risks like we probably did. Kicking back into the corridor at times and. Those sort of things cost you in the end, and I think that the real good sides are always able to determine when they're under that sort of pressure they can steady it up for a little bit. And I think that's where we're heading.
Well, probably only 10 guys have played finals for you. Are you expecting something completely different?
I guess we haven't really talked about it. Every week we've been leading in, needing to win this next game and play some hard footy like that. So I'm not too sure if I think we'll just head into the game, try and stay pretty normal, keep the same routine that we always do, and when we get out there, really soak up the atmosphere and play hard.
Get any regrets about taking Sam Cahoon out of the
No.
3 quarters on?
No, not at all. Sam was just a little sore at the end, the back half of that third quarter. We were going through, it was Travis, it was Dom, it was Sam, it was just making sure we managed the player the best we could, and in the end, the numbers stacked up that it had to be Sam because he was just getting tight. He was just tightening a little, and he only missed a game a couple of weeks back with some tightness, so we just didn't want to take that risk. He was playing obviously some pretty good football for us out there today as a young player, so no, it was not a risk-taking decision that we were going to make today where we were going to run the risk of someone getting hurt.
What do you make of 2 ruckman or 1 now?
What do I make of 2 ruckman or 1? Oh, no, it was going really well for a half. It looked pretty damaging for the first half, and then, the second half it probably wasn't as effective, and their rucks probably got on top, certainly in that last quarter to give them first use from clearance, so that was disappointing, but our rucks have been really solid all year. Lobes has done a great job on his own, and when Roofy's come in, he's competed pretty well for us.
You get Carlisle and Gray back next week, both of them?
And Hartlett. Yeah, we look forward to those players being available for us, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit of an injection of freshness into the side too, which will be good.
Is it going to be easy to decide which 3 go in?
Hope not. No, I hope not. I hope that's what it is. I hope it is a really difficult decision that we have to. Someone's going to be, unlucky going out of the side, and that means that you're in a really healthy position. That's what you want to be, and you want to have someone desperately unlucky to miss out and playing.
Yeah, how much does either of those opponents, Chronicle or Richmond, factor into what you're going to do selection-wise?
Look, they do a little bit, but not too much. I mean, it'll be, again, it's like it's been all year for us. It's about what we're trying to achieve as much as anything, and and the pressure that we need to apply to the opposition, whoever that may be, next week, and then taking it to them from there.
How do you deal with it entering a new frontier of finals, particularly when you've got so many guys who've never experienced it before?
That's exactly what it'll be. It'll be a great experience for us as a football club to go there and, for the first time for a long time, get a taste of finals football, and hopefully we go in there and make an impact. That's what we're hoping to do. We're not, we just don't want to go in there and say, oh, this is a great experience for us. We want to go in there and make an impact if that's what we're able to do. And this group of players, they're pretty desperate, and they'll be pretty keen to put on a really good show.
In terms of Hobbs coming back from that long layoff, what do you think of him?
Look, I thought he was pretty good. I thought he was okay for us, certainly early, and we knew it was a big ask, but that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to put some footy into him to give him a chance to be available for next week, and Jack's been, the games that he has played, has been really brave for us. So again today, I thought he was really strong for us, and I'm sure by the end of the day he would have been gassing a little bit because it's a long. This game is really tough to play when you've been out for that long period of time, but we had to take that opportunity.
What's your measured assessment of how Whitgow's played?
How he played today? Yeah. Oh, no, Chad was down a little today, there's no doubt about that.
Is that because of what he's carrying? Or?
No, I don't think so. No. Look, really honest, we weren't going to play Chad today, and that was more about probably just giving him a chance to freshen up because he has had a big load. And then yesterday with Robbie getting a little sore, we decided that the best bet is to leave Robbie out and play Chad from there. So maybe we disrupted his week, perhaps, I think, and that's probably not the best thing for a young player to handle. But in the end, that's a decision we make.
Have you got a feeling that that's showing a bit of that fatigue, or do you think you're fine there?
As a team?
As individuals?
Oh, everyone does at this time of the year. Every side that's playing next week will have some fatigue in their side. There's no doubt about that. Us the blokes playing 22 games of football, most of them have played a lot of football for us. It wears you down, but I'll tell you what happens next week. They get an incredible boost of energy because it's the most exciting part of the year, and that's when they want to play. And every one of these boys, I'm sure, will be on top of the ground this week when it comes to training. They'll be running around and being really keen and really enthusiastic. You just know that finals does give you a lift. I've been around it a lot, that you just get a charge of energy for the players, and next week fatigue won't be an issue.
So how did you start? What message did you give them at the end?
The message was more about the four-quarter effort, and that's what we're trying to build towards. That's what we want to do, and as a footy club we weren't able to complete that, and we've done that all year. We've had some great victories. It's been a great season for us here at Amy. I think our fans would go home and they'd say, gee, we've given them some entertainment over the course of the year, some really positive stuff. Today was a little disappointing for them, but overall I think, they'd go home thinking that we're pretty brave.
What do you reckon the review will show?
Look, I think it'll show that we caused ourselves some problems, with turnover, but then again, and we'll also see that Carlton took some real chances and really took the game on, and in the end, that's what happens. We've seen it a number of times here when you're on a run, it is really, really difficult to stop when the momentum gets building, and we weren't able to do that and stop that today.
Is it turning into anxiety, or
No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit more of the decision. When and Brad touched on when's the right time to go and when's the wrong time to take on some options, and you've got to get those experiences. And I'll tell you what happens is that in 5 or 6 years of playing football at that level, you actually make those decisions really well. And we've got a lot of players that perhaps haven't had that much experience yet.
Just second nature then by then.
Yeah, I think so. I think you give them you watch watch Geelong and watch Hawthorn and Fremantle, Sydney, the top 4 sides. They make pretty good decisions there most of the time, and when and when not to.
So what do you deserve from here then?
Chance to play next week, which is really exciting. What a great opportunity for us as a footy club. We deserve to play next week, and we look forward to it. And we're going to go there, as I said, and I can guarantee we'll go there with energy, and we'll go there with nothing for us to get but another experience, and then challenge the competition again and say, okay, well, Port are here, and we're not going to get thrown away easy.
Is there such a thing as a preferred opponent?
No, not in the finals. When you get to that point, they're all pretty handy, and they're all going to be pretty tough. And as we know, next week's cutthroat. And at the end of the day, if you don't win, she's all over. So for both sides, it has a fair bit riding on it.
Is the confidence level still as high as it has been during the year, the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, obviously last week we learned a fair lesson from Fremantle and how intense they are and how they're able to play the 4-quarter game and really strangle our ball movement and stuff. But yeah, overall I think the confidence is up in the group. The boys are really excited about next week and moving on now. Obviously we'll take a little bit out of this game as well and be pretty disappointed for the next day or so. But after that I think it's really exciting. So I think they're definitely confident.
No expecting a call from Brent tomorrow.
From who?
From Brent.
No, I don't think so. No, I've got enough things to do.
Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Ken. Thank you.